Um, my internet provider, Vodafone. For the last month, I've had nothing but dropouts and connection issues. I've argued with them for a month. Over a month now. At this point, it's just over a month. They've asked me to do tests, plugging my computer into the NBN box, phone tests, computer tests, jump through hoops, new modem, new cable, or any test you can think of that made me do it. I've gone yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. I've done their tests. Yesterday I had an argument with them. It's still going on. Oh, email us some picture evidence, photographic evidence, screen capture evidence of these drops. So, sure enough, I've been capturing the screen captures of the speed tests. Hey viewer, Vodafone, the telecommunication company in Australia, they're trying to extort money out of me. So, they're trying to make me pay more money. They're withholding my internet connection until I pay them more money. But that's not what they're calling it. But continuing on, after sending the pictures yesterday in an email of my speed tests, they just got in touch with me again today. A good 2 hours after business hours are finished. But his thing was, I've reviewed it. Your plan, so the digital agreement, is no longer supported. You have to buy the new plan for your connection to be fixed. Their resolution for my internet not working correctly is that I have to give them more money to go on a new plan for the plug at my house that connects to the fiber optic cable on the street is broken because I'm on the wrong plan. Not because the plug is broken, because the connection is wrong, or there's water in the cable, or whatever. No, but because apparently a digital agreement is incorrect, has broken the plug, and I have to give them more money to put a digital band-aid on this plug to fix it. Whether this new plan is $1 DIRA, $10 DIRA, $100 DIRA, it doesn't bloody matter. The fact is, they are choking or disrupting my internet connection on purpose to force me to buy a different plan because apparently a company called TPG, which no doubt you've heard of, has taken over the NBN thing in my area for them. Vodafone no longer does it. Apparently TPG does it or something. I don't care. The fact that they're trying to make out that I have to give them money to switch my plan, extra money to switch my plan from a Vodafone plan to a TPG plan to fix a bad connection. Now, by all means, any lawyers, any sort of legal students, any sort of person who knows anything about technology, by all means, please put your 5 cents in the comments, because this is beyond bull. I'm pretty sure I know enough about technology to know that a digital agreement, a contract, a plan. So when you go to a mobile phone place and you buy a plan, or you go to a telecommunication plan, buy a plan. It's an agreement. It's a piece of paper, or in this case, a digital agreement. It has no physical attachment to the connection. Any sort of adjustments to the connection has nothing to do with this agreement. So regardless of the plan, the plug that goes from the fiber optics to my NBN box, then to my modem and out to whatever device is connected to said modem, all those connections there have nothing to do with the plan. It's all the plan is I'm paying you to give me a certain amount of data speed or whatever to go through that connection. So if my plan is no longer supported, If they had sent a month ago me an email or a message saying your plan is getting discontinued, you would have to upgrade to this plan to continue it. That would have been fine. I could have put up with that. If they'd have sent me an email going, this company TPG is taking over your plan is now obsolete, please change over, that would have been fine. Or if I didn't have any connection issues and I received the message saying your plan is getting changed over, would you like to stay or would you like to go to someone else? Those are all options that this telecommunication company called Vodafone, the absolute scumbags, could have used. But no, instead what they've done for a month, made my connection unreliable as possible. 2 megabytes a second. At one point I was getting half a megabyte a second. 500 kilobytes. Dial-up speeds. I spent a month banging my head against the wall, talking to these guys. These stupid, idiotic, moronic, again, nothing against the race, Indians. None of them know what they're talking about. A month arguing with them, saying there is something wrong with the connection. It is not reliable. It is not doing what it's supposed to do. Making me jump through hoops. Do this test, do this test, do this test. To be a little over a month later, almost 5 weeks later, to go, oh, it's because your plan, your digital agreement is no longer supported and that broke the plug. That's why your internet speeds are all playing up. Give us extra money and we'll fix it. What the fuck? So right now, as of making this video, this is why I'm doing it, my YouTube channel could be very well in hiatus until I get a decent connection again, because I'm going to have to go somewhere else. So I'm not paying these lack of a better word, shit cunts, another dime to fuck my internet over for over a month, to turn around and say give us more money so we can fix it by changing your plan over, which doesn't alter the plug out the front in any way. No. Fuck you, Vodafone. Don't go to Vodafone. They're scumbags. What kind of telecommunication company just all of a sudden, because some other company's taking it over, let's fuck his connection up. Let's stress him out for a month, make him jump through hoops, do all these tests. They could have said a month ago the connection was bad because they're choking it because the plan is changing over. No, they didn't do that. They could have messaged me, we're changing the plans over. If you don't change it over, we can't guarantee connection. No. A month of bullshit. A month of, do this test, change this cable, put your thumb up your ass and wear blue underwear. Just for them to turn around and give us more money to fix your connection. Now, I don't want my viewers to look at me and go, this guy's a nutbag. But they're making me crazy. Can you imagine you go to your doctor? I don't know, I can't speak for Americans because I don't know how the Americans' health system works over there. I've got a rough idea and all that. But you go to your doctor. You've got a certain plan, in brackets. So, in Australia we've got the thing called the Medicare. Insurance, whatever it is. You pay a certain amount of money per year, per month, whatever, for a certain amount of coverage. Can you imagine if all of a sudden you get anal cancer and they go, it's because you're on the wrong plan? It's like, what the fuck? They don't correlate with each other. The plan has nothing to do with that. This is the exact same situation. It's not you get the point. Your doctor can't, jab you full of poison and go, I can take the poison back out if you pay extra money for the next level up of insurance or something. It has to be breaking a law. That has. Not only can that not be legal, but that's pretty damn scummy. So never on my videos, except for the one with Cyberpunk, which hasn't exactly worked at the moment, but I've never asked for likes, I've never asked for thumbs ups or anything like that, never asked for friggin' shares or anything like that. But if you don't want to share the video itself, put the word out. But I can watch all these other YouTubers, I can watch all these other people that do other shit on. Everyone has issues with their internet. One or two drops. That's fine. For over a month now, it has been all over the place. I have not been able to reliably connect to the internet for any length of time and go, okay, I can do something. I was playing a game last night with a friend. I got disconnected and it crashed the app. I done a speed test. I was getting 2 megabytes a second when I'm paying for 50. And the dickhead at Vodafone says it can be corrected if I give them more money, but I will still only get my 50 megabytes a second. But all of a sudden I won't get any dropouts because I've given them extra money, so they've updated my plan. So they are, again, on purpose, fucking my connection, for lack of a better word, to get more money out of me. Instead of doing it like a normal human being would, and pre-notifying, or, you know, by the way, sir, we'll be changing the way the plans work. Your plans are going up because it's going to a different company. So, no. A month of bullshit. 100% stress level. To the point of making me feel ill over what this dickhead at Vodafone says is because Vodafone is no longer in charge of my plug. TPG is going to be in charge of my plug. And TPG wants to charge me an extra I don't care amount of dollars. So instead of being, you know, nice and going, by the way, TPG's taken over your plug, and within the month, all the plans have to be switched over, and it will cost this much extra money, whatever, you know, inflation, yada, 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 which everyone has to deal with, which is fine. It's not nice, but it's fine. It's dealable. Nah. Instead, stab, 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 shank, 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 pour acid on the car. Oh no, your car had the wrong plan, that's why there's acid on it. No! There's acid on it because you fucked it. Not because I didn't get the right plan, because you're a douchebag. So heads up, if for the next questionable amount of time, if my government agencies that need to get in touch with me, if my medical personnel that needs to get in touch with me via the internet, which I depend on, or my YouTube viewers can't see any videos from me because of Vodafone being an absolute arse muncher, then you know exactly what's happened. I am internetless because of a douchebag company pulling douchebag things. They're not even the douche. They don't see the vagina. They're the bag it comes in. They're the thing that gets thrown away once the packet's opened. So, I'm going to try and keep the videos semi-going. But I've got to pull this barbed wire at my ass that they've shoved up there, because what kind of a shit cunt company? And for the record, just on a quick side note, this is all since Cyberpunk. All this. Now I know I can't blame CD Projekt Red directly for the fact that Vodafone, inept, greedy, scumbag company, and not informing the customers correctly about things that are happening. I can't blame CDPR for that. But the fact that CDPR broke a law and got away with it and is still getting away with it, all these other companies are seeing this and going, oh, we can do it as well. And it's a follow-on effect. Don't buy Vodafone. So my only option now is, because do I ring the, in brackets, company that I reckon is taking over it and speak to someone there and ask what the fuck is going on? Or do I get in touch with Elon Musk and say, bro, you know your internet company has about a connection? Because if he's the only option that I can use that does not use the NBN, which apparently the plug is broken because Vodafone say the plan was incorrect. So yeah, thought I'd give my viewers a heads up. I do apologise about the rant, but I have to do it. If I do not do this, I'm going to murder someone. I'm going to... They have driven me to the point... You know when you get a piece of wood and you hear the crack just before the snap? I'm kind of there. The snap is the next little notch. And I do not want this notch to happen. So I put the video out there, inform everyone what's going on. The two companies that were mentioned is Vodafone and TPG. And just to reiterate that it's not uncommon or it's not wrong, for example, one company to sell customers or whatever to a different company or some other company to take over. It's kind of like when Microsoft bought Minecraft. But if Microsoft bought Minecraft and then everybody who had Minecraft then had to give Microsoft an extra $20 to play Minecraft from then on out, even though the game has not changed one little bit, just because Microsoft bought it, everyone has to give them an extra $20. That is basically what Vodafone has done. That is my closest in video game talk I can do. It's as if Microsoft bought Minecraft and then told every person who owns Minecraft they have to pay an extra $20 or they cannot play the game. Vodafone, from what he said, has basically either transferred or sold the rights to my plug to TPG, and I have to give them extra money to continue it. So it's not extra money as in I pay my next bill, it's extra money as I pay my next bill plus some to continue to have the connection I have now. So I'm out of here. If you don't see or hear from me in any length of time, again, I can't give time frames. That is why. If you do or see or hear from me, then that's a good sign, I suppose, because they haven't disconnected the connection. They haven't, I don't know, sent a hit squad after me. Because it... And if you happen to know the dipshits at the call center, when they say, oh, it's my choice, but the only choices I have are either give us extra money to keep your connection or have no connection, that's extortion. That is not a my choice. That is extortion. And again, any legal students, any lawyers, please comment. So yeah, so that's all I can say. There's the heads up. There's my rant. There's my informative. I don't know. Catch you next time. See yous.